What's up? Can anyone hear me? Let's let the stream just gradually build up first. Hey, hey. Yep. Only 4 of us, man. Good enough. Is my mic loud and clear? Hey, Mad Cow. Alright. Can you see the chart? That's the most important. Thank you, Doron. Okay, so you can see the charts, you can see the articles. Okay, good. Just give it about maybe 2 to 3 minutes more, guys. Hi there, Shami. My daily Bitcoin. What's going on? Prakash, thank you so much. It's been extremely tiring having a kid. Alright, we have 34 people. Roger, you sold your Neo. No choice, my friend. That's what we're here for. We're here to address that. Whether should you still be investing in ICOs, whether should you even still be investing in cryptocurrencies. Yep, it's gonna be a decently fun episode. Bytem. Binance, Bytem. Everything's getting hit, man. Nah, kids are good, man. Okay, just a minute more. Then after that we can start. The stream is getting populated. I understand that it's probably really early in the US. Probably afternoon time in Europe. So thanks so much for everyone who is joining. Okay, guys. So basically, just to highlight and clarify a few things regarding the ban of the ICO. Hi there, Valeria. Okay, now the most important thing that we have to understand when we read the article about China banning ICOs, please read that article properly. It just means that any company in China who wants to raise funds via ICOs are not allowed to do so. Thank you, Brian. So you see, that's the thing you guys have to understand. Okay, I think most of the seniors here, the veterans, they understand it, right? So if you are investing in an ICO, okay, understand where is it being registered first. If it's being registered in China, then obviously you have something to worry about, because China ICOs are going to be regulated. There's going to be 60 platforms as of now that are going to be scrutinized, making sure that they are legit, okay? And at the same time, if they are found, like for example, not credible by any means, naturally they will be asked to refund their investors. So just be very watchful, guys. It's just the way it is. Even SEC is doing the exact same thing. They're pressuring the ICOs that are registered in the US, you know, and most of the time, okay, look, most ICOs, they're not really registered in the US. The foundation is usually in Switzerland, somewhere that is a little bit more financially relaxed. So I wouldn't say Singapore is completely off the grid, but for now it seems okay, right? So I guess due diligence is always very, very important. That's why when I started my channel, I was always never talking about ICOs, because it finally got hot enough that it brought the attention of the 2 largest governments, China and the US, right? Because you don't want your, okay, let's just put it this way. Let's talk about retail. You don't want your mom and dad, right, who don't know any better, and perhaps you're not in that particular conversation. Someone pitches them the idea of an ICO, right? And then what happens is that they invest their hard-earned money, just giving an example, and it turns out to be a scam, right? Or they lose 50% of the value the moment it hits the exchange. You don't want to do that, because at the end of the day, your parents may not be financially savvy enough to look into the white papers or even understand it enough, right? So sometimes a website can be done in a very tasteful manner, or, you know, look it looks extremely legit. But after a while, when you do a lot of digging, actually all these sites are WordPress. You know, they are probably done by you know, just any kind of web developer, okay, just to create that front, paste up some nice photos, LinkedIn profile, all done up, looking all nice and all. And you know, if you're not someone who is, you know, into, you know, doing all these research, what chance do you have? Seriously. And you know, people don't want to miss out on Bitcoin, right? People don't want to miss out on the next Ethereum. You know, that's the pitch. And then after a while, you realize that I want to get my money in. You go and buy Bitcoin, you participate in the ICO doesn't turn out well. So regulation is good, guys. You want the market cap of cryptocurrencies to achieve 1 trillion or at least 500 billion as of now to 1 trillion. You need regulations, because you know, countries are not going to allow ICOs, you know, raising money left, right, and center, and the governments don't get a cut. Let's just be very honest, okay? Right? Because at the end of the day, you are going to see more regulations come on board, your exchanges being halted, this and that. It's just the way it is. You know, you can't prevent it. So now let's also bear in mind that the biggest events that are supposed to happen in September have all been pushed back. So whatever cryptocurrency that you were previously invested in and was hoping to get some news, unfortunately, it's going to be potentially pushed back. Not saying that, you know, they can't release the news in their Twitter, not saying that they can't release their news on their blog or any other social media channel, because you know, it's still a decentralized you know, blockchain. Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies are decentralized by nature, so it's not like the end of the world if, you know, regulations come in. Okay, guys, but yes, it does create a lot of FUD. We are all bleeding. No one is spared today, right? Unless obviously maybe you're on MCO. I don't know, like what's up with that. But anyway, in terms of overall, anything that is, you know, the funny thing is, just because some of these cryptocurrencies that are very hot, Neo, Quantum, they are so-called, or maybe Tron, you know, these are all China teams, but they're not registered in China, guys. Okay, so, and also Tron obviously is an ICO, so I'm not sure about what's Tron's situation, but ICOs that are built currently on the existing blockchain smart contract platforms, right? Look, the smart contract platform usually will not be associated with them in any way. You feel free to do whatever you want, because this is an open source. You can create smart contracts, you can create dApps, it's fine. It's just a tool for you to use. It's not like, oh, you know, just because ICOs are going to get clamped down, Ethereum is going to go to zero. It doesn't mean that. It's just that regulations have to come into place. I think, what's his name? Bobby Lee of CEO of BTCC mentioned that before. I think he mentioned that, I think 2 months ago, that regulation needs to step in to protect the people. This is what's happening. Let it happen. So in the meantime, what do? We need to look at fundamentally sound cryptocurrencies, because if you are in a trade or a hype coin, it's not going to survive. And I already mentioned that many videos ago, and I mentioned it occasionally in other videos as well. It must happen. And now when we recommend fundamentally sound coins in our Crypto Grinders chat, people appreciate it because their volume is not going to be as bad, right? Don't mind the doorbell. You know, the whole house is going to be a little bit noisy because you know, I just had my kid. You know, my brother is here, my in-laws are here, so bear with it, right? So let's now look at what's been happening. Okay, so give me a second. Okay, so let's look at the charts as of now. So first up, let's talk about Quantum, right? Quantum is taking a big hit. Look at this candle, man. Boom, right? Huge sell down. This is the 1 hour candle. Literally, I'm going to go through quite a few things. John, it's fine. I still feel it's fine because, like I said, it's registered in Singapore. Quantum has a lot of potential. It's still the play. I'm not panicking. You know, I don't panic. Right. Okay, so let's just put it this way. Whatever that's being sold down at the moment is just pure FUD. All right. Trust me when I say this. We were in July. July happened. Everything got hit. The whole market cap came down. We are due for a correction, guys. I guess it has to come out from somewhere. Okay. So that being said, hold on. Give me a second. Okay. So as I was saying, if let's say for example you were in any current cryptocurrency and it took a hit, I hope that you did your due diligence and you bought into cryptocurrencies that are good, right? If you didn't, then obviously you're gonna take a bigger hit than most. Okay, guys, like I said, this will not last. If a candle like this magnitude gets sold down, it's obviously a very big position moving downwards. Okay, it's a very big position. It may be, it's a collective trade, by the way. Okay, to have something move down that much in terms of market cap, it's not individuals. It's usually one very large sell order to fill up all the sell orders, right? Okay, massive sell down. Then after that, you will have some forgotten orders that are here. Then after that, the continued sell down again. Now, as you can see, it already. Whoa. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So, guys, just wanted you all to know. Whoa. Wait. Let me. Okay, give me a second. The baby is crying, man. Let's take some questions. So as I was saying, NEO is fine. Okay, in all, NEO is gonna be fine. You don't have to worry about NEO long term. Okay, just have to hang in there. Okay, so I'm gonna be covering a few important cryptocurrencies now. Let's look at Ethereum. Okay, look. So even Ethereum, right? Because Ethereum is deemed as a smart contract platform, and Ethereum obviously took a hit as well. Because why? There are a lot of cryptocurrencies that are built on the Ethereum smart contract platform. But does it mean that Ethereum is a scam? Ethereum is going to be affected? No. Vitalik is not concerned. He's not concerned. And this is the best time before Metropolis actually launches like full swing. This is the best time. I hope that no one bought at the high, because I was always recommending people to buy around the low 300s. Today, it is at the low 300s. So if you are looking at my chart, right, I had a very low ball, alert at 251 and 227. Now is your chance to really pick up some Ethereum. Now, when I say pick up Ethereum, guys, go in with a little bit of discretion. Don't go all in. It's not entirely that cheap. There could be more sell down, especially once the US market opens up. Because, maybe they are... Okay, by the way, this news is not new. Okay, this kind of regulation news is entirely not new. You must understand that it takes time. So CNBC today is mainstream news. Bitcoin news, Telegram, Cointelegraph, these are all within the community. So you're not gonna see it happen until it hits mainstream. So people who are reading the papers today will definitely, and they bought Bitcoin, they're gonna panic for sure, because they are seeing that their cryptocurrency just lost like 30% today. So they're definitely gonna panic. So the most important thing is that you don't panic. If you're watching this and you're very new, okay, please just be calm. All right. So let me see now. Okay. Okay. So let's cover. Ethereum. like right now, if you can manage to pick it up sub 300s to 290, okay, the good levels are around $290. As you can see, this wick here, yeah, 290 bucks, man. Like, if you can pick it up, there is no different from a recovering July. Pick it up, people. Just pick it up. We are already arriving into Metropolis already. That's proof of stake. Now, let's look at another cryptocurrency, which is, of course, our favorite, Bitcoin. How is Bitcoin doing? Okay, wow. Now, Bitcoin, on the other hand, of course, there's a double top. Okay, a double top usually means there's a potential sell down if you look at the 1 hour. Let's look at the 4 hours a little bit. Guys, what do I see? I see practically nothing much. There's no sell down in Bitcoin because there shouldn't be any, because this is ICO related. So thank goodness that people understand the market enough not to dump Bitcoin. And if they did, I would buy more. It's just very simple. Okay, so Prakash, your question is, Ryan, this is surely buy day for us. What coins, tokens are you looking at on a red day? I am definitely looking at a few, but before we go into that, let's just talk about certain currencies. Okay, so like for example, what's that? District 0x, right? District 0x. Sure, let's look at some of these coins. Okay, I understand that Liquid 0x either hit BTC or Liquid. Yep. You know, coins that are very, very new are taking the largest dump at the moment. It's just basically fundamentally they're not ready. You know, they're not ready for something like this. You know, they don't have enough. Their network is not large enough. Community support is still very soft. You know, I mean, come on, man. They just, like for example, District 0x, when did they start? They just started like 4th of August. So it's literally this month. What, you expected them to have like a strong community like Ethereum? It's not gonna happen. Okay, so huge dump. Whoever is holding on to District 0x, you know what? It's already back to where it almost started. So if you're still holding, then go ahead. Just hold on. Now, proof of stake. Okay, delegated proof of stake. So I understand there's people who want to know Bitcoins. So I think it's BQX. Let's go for the BQX first. Okay, you see, Bitcoins is only available on one exchange, which is HitBTC, right? The main volume is just there. It's so, you know, it's just one exchange, guys. You know, there could be potential for more. Let's see the OBV. Let's just turn on OBV and see what's going on. Right? Okay, OBV seems to be, I guess, kind of almost reaching one of the support levels. Kind of stable-ish. Okay, give me a second. Okay, if you're interested in your Bitcoins, oh, this is Bitcoins Ethereum. Okay, Bitcoin is gonna be hit very, very hard if Ethereum strengthens, right? So if you're in Bitcoin's Ethereum, okay, this pairing, obviously you're gonna take quite a bit of a hit. And like I said, your market cap, right, will continue to suffer as the ICO FUD continues. But you know what? If it's a good project, stick to it. You know, I don't want to give my opinion about a project that I'm not entirely familiar with, but personally, I'm not invested in Bitcoins, so I just want to leave it as that. Ryan, okay, so from Fred, Ryan, why? Sorry, the baby is the baby is making a little bit of noise. So Ryan, why would one not sell Neo for Bitcoin right now? Seems like more uncertainty versus Neo. Yes, you know, Neo when they cross the sub 30 the sub 40, sub 30 level, I knew that they were going to come down, because in terms of movement, they already had their marketing cycle. So they already had their chance to shine. Whoa. Okay, they already had their chance to shine. So that's the part that it's going to be very difficult. Oh man. Okay guys, the baby is crying. So it's going to be very, very difficult for me to continue. Linden coin, right? Linden coin is the one where Paris Hilton is involved. So give me a second guys. Let me mute the mic for a while. All right. Had a little bit of a baby meltdown. Okay. So very quickly now let's start looking at stuff. Okay. So the solid cryptocurrencies at the moment now are Quantum, OMG. You have I think certain cryptocurrencies that are holding up well. Ethereum, I would say, is awesome. Bitcoin, you need to get more Bitcoin. That regardless of the price, guys, you have to pick up the solid cryptocurrencies. What else? You know, there are a lot. The shift has changed. There are a lot of cryptocurrencies that used to be extremely popular are not. Now let me check out Litecoin. That being said, let's check out Litecoin. How is Litecoin faring at the moment? Sorry, wait, wrong exchange. So Litecoin on Bittrex. Kind of oversold at the moment on the 4 hours. It just became oversold on the 4 hours. You want to pick it up probably later. Let's see in terms of the FIPS. Okay, right on the money, guys. The 0.5 Fibonacci. Okay, the more crucial Fibonacci retracement, right, would be at 0.618. So that ratio usually is the most crucial for this period. Now, if let's say you intend to pick up some cryptocurrency, pick up Litecoin, you want to look a little bit more conservative. So let's go to the 0.618. 0.145 would be a nice place to pick up some cryptocurrency, some Litecoin. Then the next level, which is 0.786, 0.01335262. Oh God. Okay, so like I said, this is why when if you don't make money now when you're single, and then you want to start making money when you have kids. And like, you know, the kids are all running around and you have to do a live stream. Man, I hope that everyone here, right, is going to make some solid money from all the advice that I'm providing, man, because this is tough. Okay, so let's see now. Okay, so Litecoin, as I mentioned, if you look at the charts, you're looking at 0.145. Then after that you have the 0.145 and the 0.0158. These are the levels that you want to pick some Litecoin up if you're interested. Now ETC has obviously started to drop. You know, back to the good old levels. If it happens to cross 0.0037557, now you have to observe that level because you don't want to jump in and then after that it has further downside. Okay, I have 0.3 BTC. Should I put in Quantum or OMG? I already got a bag of OMG though. Okay, if Den Heg, if you already have a bag of OMG, then you should not over leverage, my friend. Go into Quantum, because Quantum at the moment are gonna have their mainnet launching, right? Their mainnet is still gonna launch regardless of whatever. They are not an ICO, okay? So that's how it is. Okay, so let's go next. Liz and oh man, Liz already had their chance to shine. Okay, Liz already had his chance to shine. Oh wow. Okay, but it seems very resilient. Interestingly enough, it seems very resilient. Okay, let me give you an entry price and a take profit. Let's see whether you get lucky. Okay, so now this is very aggressive, being that it has such a strong buyback up. Okay, Now, be very watchful when I say this. If you pick up any cryptocurrencies now, don't forget there can be further downside, because you're having all the FUD that is happening in China, all right, from China. So just be very, very careful. So if you decide to go into Lisk, now let me check the OBV first before I give a level, okay? Oh wait, sorry, the OBV was there already. OBV is actually still rather consistent. Okay, I'd rather be conservative than aggressive. So for people who are interested in Lisk, 0.001221115, and you want to have a take profit of 0.016. Now, if you are going to be aggressive and hit the market now, I would rather you enter at 0.00141 and cash out at 0.0017. This is only the market just rallying in general, because I don't know anything else happening from Lisk other than the rebranding. Okay, and Stratus actually took a hit because the Breeze wallet was delayed, so take note on that. Let's just quickly look at Strat. Wow, okay. Strat volume has been dying for some reason. Also on the 4-hour charts, kind of so-so, you know, it's in the middle of the 80-20. On the stochastics, volume is dropping. I wouldn't touch it, guys. I don't see myself touching it unless I'm very willing to hold it for the long term. Are we Arnes Kaminskas? Are you kidding me? DG Bytes? Are you like holding it from like months ago or whatever? Because that is like a dead coin to me, man. I mean, I've never bought it, okay? Just to be very honest with you, I've never bought into the Citibank event hype and whatever, but I don't. Do people actually still hold it? Well, Arnes is holding it. So, you know, maybe he bought high. Maybe he bought a little bit. He's wondering what I think about it. Look, it's just pure hype. Let's look into the chart just for you, Arnes. Just for you. I'll go into ARK later. ARK is a much better coin. What is that? DG Bytes, DGB, right? Stochastic RSI is just oversold. Okay. When I look at stochastics, right, I always want to make sure that I see some kind of turn up from the oversold region. Right now, it's just reaching the oversold region, so there's further downside. OBV on the other hand is okay. I would say slightly on the high side, but this is for people who are trading less than 1 BTC, because the volume is so little that you might get stuck. You might get stuck in the trade. So just, you know, invest cautiously. Okay, so the next one I want to look at is ARK, because just now that was an earlier request. Okay, ARK seems very consistent. Okay, it just seems very consistent. Doesn't seem to want to go anywhere. Yeah, it's trending upwards as we speak. Seems very stable. Yeah, man. Now, the reason why you're going to be picking up some ARK is because you intend to stake. You're not gonna. Okay, look, it's all on the overbought on the 1 day. Okay, and on the 4 hours, it's actually tapering off from the overbought and might come down a little bit. So be conservative. Don't get too greedy too quickly. 0.00048724 would be my initial Q order, and if it hits, it hits. Do not chase anything in this market, guys, unless if it's heavily oversold. ARK is not moving because I guess people are realizing, okay, let's just stake it. It's already an established network, and people understand it. Just be very careful when you transfer your coins. Okay, what else? XRP. Okay, XRP, right. Ripplocious, huh? Okay, on stochastics, oversold, doesn't seem to have any kind of movement to turn. Okay, for the 1 hour looks a little bit better. Looks like it could break. Let's see what kind of upside are you having. Okay, guys, the resistance is here. Okay, at 5,000, literally at 5,000 Satoshi. So if you're picking it up now, what's the difference? What is the difference? You're only having a 5% profit, guys. I don't really see the upside potential about doing a 5% trade. So I'm gonna skip this. Okay, did you do OMG? Not yet, Matt Cow. Give me a second. TP for quantum? Wait for the whole FUD and I'll give you a TP. Alright, because right now the whole charts are irrational. Everything is going all over the place. It's very hard to give you a TP. But if you want a immediate TP, I can give you one. 0.0045. That's for quantum. Now, what's the request? OMG, right? I want to give a very quick one. For OMG, as you can see, look at the potential, guys. Steady, consistent volume. Even bounce back up from the dip. Of course, there was a sell down. This obviously, okay, there's going to be some sell downs here and there. This was the initial reversal candle on the 1 hour. On your stochastics, it was oversold, immediately started to bounce back up and recover. It has a lot of potential. Okay, OMG has a lot of potential. It already has the existing infrastructure in place. Whether or not they're going to integrate and bring their existing client database onto OMG's blockchain is another story, but at least they already have the revenue in place. Payment gateways, payment processors, fees, transferring of wealth across borders, the whole shebang. Okay, go and check out the website if you do not know what kind of products and services they offer. LTC, well, Chris, that being said, LTC moved up aggressively because of successful Lightning implementation, isn't it? So it already had its chance to shine. Right now, it's tapering off. From the highs of $90 that was, I think, 2 or 3 days ago. I was in the hospital. I couldn't do anything. All I could do was see Litecoin go up very aggressively. But that's fine because Litecoin is now currently at $70, $74, $75. Yeah, that's good, right? If obviously you're asking because you hold Litecoin. I hope you are holding Litecoin. That's the only thing. All right, Neo, please. All right, Karan, Neo. Oh man. Now the question is, are you holding to stake for gas? If you're holding to stake for gas, you just have to hold it and stake for gas. That's all you have to do right now. It's just downtrend, man. The volume is dipping. Just look at the OBV. Okay, wait, let me change the color so that you can see. Okay, I'm not making stuff up. Okay, let's change the color. Green. No, that's a wrong. That's a. Okay, look at that, man. The volume is dropping, man, and it's dropping unfavorably, not in favor of Neo. But you know what? Let me just say this. If Neo pulls off something developmental in their roadmap, and it's after a while, right? Things always get sold down. It will still come back to its popularity. So let's look at how much it has fallen to give you some perspective. Okay, so to give you some perspective, right? It is almost reaching, like it already broke the 0.618 Fibonacci level, guys. It's like, I don't know when is it ever gonna come back, you know. So let it do whatever it needs to do based on experience, right? whenever a very huge sell candle like that, there usually is a very strong bounce back, and then after that a sell down. So those who are very aggressive, you can pick up some NEO now and make sure that the moment you get that bounce, get out. That's the best play I can give you. Okay, but other than that, you're buying to stake. You're buying to stake to get the gas, but don't forget that the gas dividend is also dropping. So take note on that. So you just had okay, but anyway, you know what? Even if you did pick up around here, right, you're still not as bad as people who picked up around this part. This is. Can you imagine people who picked up at the consolidation here? All right, nothing wrong. You see, people would look at the charts, and people who picked up the consolidation here, they're already down 47%. That's how insane. And this is a matter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 days they lost 47%. So that's what I'm trying to say, man. When the flavor is gone, the flavor is gone. Don't chase stuff. Could you please go over Humanic? You know, I used to really like Humanic, but it's just that there are so many competitors that are out there, and they are not spending the marketing dollars to really push out whatever they are supposed to push, because Omise Go is gonna really just engulf them like whole. So this is what's happening, okay? Just so you know. That's why people have been cashing out from Humanic and just choosing Omise Go, because they're just more complete and holistic. Da Hongfei announced NEO rebranding to Enchant. Bro, that's donkey years news, man. That was a long time ago. SC. Wow, Sia coin. Bleh. Bleh. I'm doing it because you're watching, man. This is Sia coin for you, my friend. Down in the dumps. Okay. No sign of life. Poor. Look at the volume, man. The volume already says it all, right? The volume doesn't lie. Okay. If you just buy some SC coin, you can just buy it, right? You can just buy it and hope for the best. That's what I can say. Just buy it and hope for the best. It's just so sold down. Like, why not, right? Yeah. But just don't go crazy. Decentralized blockchain storage for you guys. What else? ADX. Okay. Oops. ADX, right? ADX on Bittrex. Okay, dropping volume. Way oversold on the RSI for the 1 day. I think that's good. On the 4 hours, I would assume oversold as well. And you notice it has been trending down, guys. Not a very good sign from indicators perspective. So if you have some roadmap that's coming up that's going to be significant, yeah, maybe, okay, but it doesn't look good technically. Linda coin is fun. Was only 8 Satoshi and tipped 14, just like Doge. Okay, quite new. Oh, okay. Pivx. Privacy coins. Pivx has had a very good run. Okay, it's already overbought if you ask me. Okay, so if you look at the 4 hours, okay, looking kind of consolidated. I don't like buying stuff, especially when there's still potential for more sell down. Just me, okay, and it's still coming off from the overbought side, tapering off. So you don't know, and these two candles seem to have no wick. So that means that there's still strong selling. Okay, that means the bears are still in control. Okay, now it's already at a support level, so observe the support level first, and then let's just see how it goes. Pivx, if you can stake it and earn some Pivx dollars, I think you can stake it. So as long as their transaction, okay, just take note. For a network to successfully profit share, it has to have a healthy network. Fair enough. There has to be enough transactions going through the blockchain in order to justify that reward. Okay. F back at 300. Yeah, of course it will be back to 300. I mean, it can dip to 250 for all I care. You should pick it up. Okay, because I'm looking at the charts now, I don't really know. But whatever it is, if it really dips below 300, just pick some up, guys. Okay, it's not at 400. Okay, what is that? IoT. IoT technically is looking quite bad. Okay, volume is dipping from the OBV. Okay, whenever you see a huge sell candle like that, right, that means obviously someone or at least a few someones actually just dumped it really hard. Let me just give you some levels first to work with. Okay, here's one, but however it crossed the 0.618, so I need to draw another one. You have to wait for the consolidation to happen first. If the if the consolidation on IoT doesn't happen, it's very difficult to justify why I'm asking you to enter. Right? It has to consolidate sideways first. Wow, Golem. Okay, Civic. Okay, Civic first, then Golem. Okay, and then I have to go. Okay, this candle is very interesting. Amidst all the hate, all the FUD, it actually looks undecisive and wants to go back up again. So okay, but wait, bear in mind this has a lot of it's undecisive at the moment, but at least the body is a bullish, is more bullish, right? So okay, but I don't like the OBV. I really don't. I am happy that it's oversold on the 4 hours. Recovering from the 1 hour, but the OBV is just bad. The volume is not good. So okay, if you want to pick up Civic, just pick some up now. It's okay. I think personally it's fine. Chris asks a question. From your experience, will the coins grow at the same rate they were before the dip? That depends on the that depends on the fundamentals behind the coin. If there are very poor fundamentals behind the coin, I'm sorry, people will move to something that is more exciting, that has maybe a listing, a wallet. Okay, because wallets are so important and so popular, especially no one wants to keep their coins on an exchange. So wallets are very important, right? Wallets meaning that obviously it's a desktop wallet. You own the private keys. You have to keep the file. You need to back it up. That is when it becomes very popular. Then if they move on to mobile apps or mobile, where you can have a mobile wallet, you know, it kind of picks up the excitement. But I think at the end of the day, we all need to start seeing decentralized applications, because I cannot use any of this, right? I'm not someone who codes. It's very, very difficult. I need to see some apps, guys. I need to see some decentralized applications coming from the blockchain with actual use cases. OMG is one of them, right? But OMG has not established itself in the crypto scene. They are proposing it, but they have their parent company Omise. That's why I keep shilling, because they have solid, they already have a solid business. I tell you, there are not many companies that are raising money or ICOing with their existing business. Usually they don't. They want to raise money first and see how much they raise and see how it goes. That's why I'm very pissed, right? Okay, any entry point to re-enter BTC? Lance, anytime now is fine. You can look at 4,000, 4,004, 4,002, 4,038. These are the levels, man. MCO and 10x released the mobile app, but it's not very good yet. Well, Chris, that's good. At least, you see, you are someone who bothered to download the app, started to use it, and then you make a decision for yourself. Well, but like I said, MCO and 10x, they are practically doing the same thing. So it's very difficult. It's very difficult for me to see how they stand out, you know. So if you want to see how they stand out, I guess at the end of the day, it's about you bothering to use it. And how did it fare when you started buying something with the MCO app or the MCO debit card or the 10x debit card? You know, you compare and then you make a decision and maybe even do a review. You can leave a comment below if you actually liked any of the projects. Okay, IOTA, right? It's a project that is still, you know, a lot of all these projects, not just IOTA, a lot of all these projects have a long way to go, guys. We're talking about like what, 3 years? You know, it's 3 years timeline, guys. You are very lucky that you're already getting 30-40% in such a short span of time because of all the hype. But at the end of the day, trust me when I say this, all these projects are 3 to 5 years away from actually showing anything good. So you notice why people are investing in projects that are 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago. And yes, it's so much more expensive. So if you are willing to hold, then you have to hold all the way. Okay? So guys, thank you very much for watching. You know, it's been awesome. I really have to go right now. And like I said, please buy during markets when markets are like this, because when this kind of FUD hits the scene, right? Your fundamentals and your entry points are very, very important. So like I said, stay invested in the market. Keep your portfolio small. Don't over leverage. Don't get greedy. Don't jump into random coins just because they're holding up well in the FUD. Don't do all this kind of stuff, man. All right. So thank you so much and God bless.